Welcome to Manny's TV Talk, where we will talk about all of our favorite reality TV shows and news surrounding them. Grab a snack, a drink, and get comfortable because this starts now. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Today, we're going to be talking about the new episode of Vanderpump Rules, Season 11, Episode 6. Let's get right into this.
Lives out there, and you are not.
You're insane!
If someone does want to be friends with him again, you ain't gonna be their friend.
Yeah. I'm mad that he did all of this because
Okay, so we start the episode with some angelic music. The crew is in Lake Tahoe, Nevada, waking up, a beautiful place. So Lala goes over to Scheana's room. Brock had already gone. He went to go play some golf. Scheana says that she texted Ariana last night. It's almost as if they have to report back to their boss, Ariana. So Scheana says that she can't be friends with Sandoval again, but in that same breath, she talks about how during the pandemic, Scheana was going through some financial struggles, and one day she opens her PayPal or whatever it is, and she sees that Sandoval had transferred her thousands of dollars to help her. What? I cannot imagine that I would give someone thousands of dollars out of the goodness of my heart, and then for that same person to flip on me for some clout? Oh, hell no. Scheana is trash, to be honest. She is a fence rider. Back in LA, Ariana was doing a photo shoot for her new cocktail book. She looked great. Amazing, actually. She looked very good. She says that she wants to treat this book as if it were like a breakup album, and basically all the cocktails that she named them after something that will tell the story of the Scandoval. But let's get back to the trip. The lady who Sandoval hired is here to lead them on some yoga session. He helps the lady set up, and then he begins to tell her the whole situation of his affair and how that broke his connection with the group and how he wants it to be fixed. So he wants her to go based off that. So the people come down. Brock got there a little late because, he was playing golf, but he made it. So the lady begins the session. She tells them what to do. First, it was just close your eyes and meditate, just be in the moment, hear the nature. It was kind of powerful. Sandoval is going through all the things that have transpired over the last few months. She then tells them to turn to the person next to them, and like put your back against the other person's. Scheana happened to be next to Sandoval, and she at first pretended like she didn't want to do it with him, but she had no choice, so she did. The yoga lady tells them to talk to the person who they're backed up against and tell them what they need. And Sheena's like starting to do, but then she cries. She gets up and leaves, actually. So dramatic. So Brock goes to get her, and he tells her that if there is something happening, like all the feelings that she's clearly feeling, talk to him about it. But now Scheana is also kind of mad that Brock got there late. So she comes back. They play then flashbacks of Sandoval and Sheena's relationship. And you would think that they were the ones who were dating based on how they edited that. Then they have to turn to actually face each other. And the instructor says, pretend that this is the last time you're ever going to see this person in your life. So that's where Scheana cries. Sandoval, too, he shed a tear. She says, I know that I need to let go of the hate, but I'm still hurt by you. She says, I don't think I know you. And he says, you do know me, and starts to talk about all the beautiful times that they've had together. And Scheana does say that she needs to stop hating him because she doesn't want, like, how the exercise was, pretend this is going to be the last time you see that person. She is scared that one day that could be happening, so she doesn't want that to be the last time she sees him. So that part did get a little sad. Then they gather around in a circle and to feel each other's energy. I don't know. Scheana does say that for her, the mask kind of fell off, and she now sees the Sandoval who still has a soul. She tells Lala and Brock that she saw real tears coming down from his face, but the first thing that she then did was text Ariana. Oh my gosh, these people were treating Ariana like she was the queen of America. But I'm glad that Lala said, we cannot change what happened. It happened, so we can't just keep on crucifying him over and over again. So speaking of Ariana, we see her and Katie eating, and Ariana says that, I just got some text from Scheana that they did some sort of trust exercise, and Katie's like, why? And Ariana says, I don't know. But she does remind us that if someone is friends with him, they can't be friends with her. Katie also mentioned something about a guy that she went on a date with. Poor guy. But these two definitely look like some bitter Bettys. But the group is having fun. They get on those gondola things. They split up, boys and girls. The guys are talking. Brock says that he understands that he did this, but he needs to also take accountability. So Sandoval says that he nor Rachel ever did anything to intentionally hurt anyone. So Brock begins to bring up the restraining order, and Brock also says that when the scandal thing happened, that Sandoval's team tried to push the story that perhaps Brock and Rachel might have slept together, but Sandoval is denying this, and he says that that did not come from his team. So they argued a little bit about this. They were able to calm down once they got off, and Brock did apologize for losing his cool. The thing is, they want to see accountability from Tom for the affair, but Tom also wants to see accountability from them because they bashed him for months. But now Scheana is upset again. Somehow they took a picture last night with a fan, and it was posted, and people are calling Scheana a flip-flopper. I think Scheana goes off what people think or what she thinks people think, and I'm just like, who cares? Just be yourself, live your life. Then they get on a boat. That was fun. They jump in the water. I know I already said this, but wow, Nevada is beautiful. Ariana and Katie then meet with their chef consultant. I'm glad that we're being able to see the process of the sandwich shop. I do love that. And they're interviewing people to work there. So we see a guy who came in, but the consultant was taking over. She didn't let Ariana and Katie get a word in. Then Ariana gets a FaceTime from Scheana. So she's reporting back to her boss about the meditation and all that. And Ariana is low-key manipulating her. She says something to the effect of, oh, well, think about the things that he did to you. He doesn't give a S about your friendship. And Scheana continues to explain the trust exercise. Ariana just had like a stank face. But Scheana does say that she has to let go of the hate. And she even says, I can't hate him for you. And I was like, okay, I'm glad that she said that. I don't think this is going to end well, though. When they hang up, Katie is like definitely stirring the pot and saying that it's weird or whatever. The people in the boat are just having a good time, chilling, taking pictures. Allie is a little hesitant about James posting that he got the dog back. I don't think anybody cares. Also, not Schwartz flirting with one of the boat crew ladies. Sandoval was inside the boat inhaling some oxygen that he then passes off to Allie. I already said this last time. James, be careful. And okay, so Lala begins to talk to Sandoval, and she wants to ask him something. She says, how could you tell me to be more real and to be more authentic and all this when you were having a whole secret affair, dude? Matter of fact, the day the affair got leaked, that's the same day that Sandoval did an interview. And one of the statements that he made was that Lala was not being open and just saying bad things about her. But he starts to defend his words. He says, but we didn't know a lot about your life. You kept it a secret. I kept a secret for a year, but you kept a secret for 6 years. So this becomes a fight. He screams, we've been transparent. You haven't. And Lala says, am I losing my mind? She starts to bring the others around so they can hear. Lala says, I tried to feel sorry for you for the 5 seconds that I did, but you're proving to me that you are terrifying. Lala says, I was trying to have a conversation with you. I'm willing to let go of what you did 4 months, but you're not willing to let go of what I did 6 years ago. Then she says, you isolate, you groom, you lie. And Sandoval says, no, I don't. I didn't do anything to you, Lala. It was crazy. But Lala felt bad, and I felt bad for her. I think that all she wanted was an apology. I don't think she wanted to fight. So Scheana speaks to him a little, and she says, Lala comes back, and she says, I'm not coming for you. I'm tired. So they calm down, and he hugs her and says, I don't want to be like this around you. He even says that these past few days, it's meant a lot for him to see Lala being so supportive. So it was nice that they kind of made up on that. So then they go back to the house. Brock was tipsy because he was drinking like a fish. Brock did talk to Schwartz a little bit about him. So Schwartz was saying that, because you remember how I told you he was, trying to get the girls at the boat. Schwartz starts to say that he wants the love of a fairy tale again. He says that one of the things he'll never forget about Katie is that she literally got with him when he had nothing. So then it is the last night. Everybody's packing up because they're going to leave the next day. And Sandoval sincerely thanks Schwartz for organizing this. he says that there was some progress. Fully, are they fully healed? No, but it was definitely a big step. Then Scheana is still going all over the place over this picture that was posted online. She can't get over it. Although she's the one who's willingly looking at the comments and her mentions. Then she cries because she tells Lala that Ariana is dismissing her feelings about Sandoval. And Lala says, you know what? Ariana is doing just fine. She is booked and busy. She's okay. And Scheana says, I know, I'm so happy for her. Her getting Dancing with the Star, which is something that I always wanted to do. I guess that the ladies are starting to realize that Ariana needs to come down from the clouds and kind of come back to earth. And Scheana says that she's tired about this only being about Ariana. But I'm just like, but isn't it? Okay. I feel like two things could definitely be true at the same time. Do they want to make up with Sandoval, and are they getting tired of Ariana giving them these ultimatums? Yeah. Could there be a little jealousy that she did nothing and she became the star of 2023? Perhaps, so I don't know. But it'll be interesting. It looks like next week Lala's gonna get into it with Katie. But yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens because the group scenes are definitely fun. So I don't know how long it's gonna be with Ariana and Katie not wanting to film with Sandoval and the rest of them. So we'll see what happens. But y'all, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all next time. You have a great one. Bye.